So, I quit my job at McDonald's. Yo guys, this is Mokel Vlogs live here with another awesome video. So, as you guys can see, I have a tripod. And I also got a new cut. You like that? By the way, I was getting roasted on my Discord server, which you could join. All you have to do is click the link down in the description below. I do Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournaments where you can catch prizes. I was getting roasted because my hair looks like a patch of grass, which is true. 100%, it looks like a patch of grass. Did you see that? But anyway, as you guys see, as I said, I also have a tripod. So that means a lot more gaming videos if you haven't noticed already. So really quickly, if you guys haven't noticed, oh my god, my desk is the biggest mess in the entire freaking world. Oh my lordy gee. Okay, I also got a new microphone. Yes, so my gaming videos you'll be able to hear me much better. I got a blue Snowball Ice. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And also, too, if you guys don't know how the heck I'm controlling my computer, I got a new keyboard from the last time you guys made me break. I mean, I broke my, when I broke my keyboard. Yeah, I'm kind of salty about that still, but it's pretty cool, It can change colors and stuff. This is my favorite. I could, change it to rainbow and white. This white is rainbow. It's pretty cool. It's also mechanical. This is like the first mechanical keyboard I've ever had. But yeah, so to get to the point of this video, I also quit my job. So if you guys didn't know, let's see, where's my proof? Although I made a video on this like 8 months ago when I started. There you go. I used to work at McDonald's. Yes, my hair is ruined now. God darn it. There you go, it's better. Okay, so I just want to talk to you guys on how it's like working for McDonald's. When I started working at McDonald's, before I actually started working at McDonald's, I watched videos on how it's like working for McDonald's because I was dead nervous. Like, this was my first job. I was only 16 and I was like dead nervous working at McDonald's. So, I'm going to tell you guys how it's like working for McDonald's. So, first of all, it sucks. I'm gonna say that right now. This is not a job you want to be with forever. It's hot. It's really, really freaking hot in the kitchen, and it's very people forward. You have to deal with people. I always have a smile on my face, and apparently I'm hilarious. I don't know why. Everyone says I'm so funny. It's like one time I had a customer tell me that I should be a stand-up comedian. I don't know why, and I don't know. It's like, it's just weird. Everyone always tells me I'm funny. I don't know why. I guess I'm just a natural funny person. Whatever. But yeah, it also is really hot, and I'm always smiling, so that's probably why I got the job. I mean, if that's probably, like, you saw I always smile, so my manager just gave me the job. The job isn't hard to get. I put the application in, I called a week later, I went for an interview, and I started my first day 2 days later. So yeah, so it's not a hard job to get, so if you do put an application in, you're pretty much guaranteed to get it if there is a spot open. You do, I believe, have to be 14 years old to get a job there, but if you are 14 and you do get hired, I don't think they'll put you in the kitchen, or they might put you on front counter, I don't know. Front counter is like really easy when it's not busy. Because when they have you on front counter, they have you doing front counter and running, which means you are bagging the food and giving it out. So that is the easiest part of the job, I guess. No, I lied. Back cash is the easiest. Back cash is where you just take the order, take the money, go, just go on. Take order, take money, take order, take money. You don't have to worry about anything else. You just take the orders from the window, from the lanes where you drive up to the drive-through window, and you just take the money, and yeah, so that I believe is actually the easiest. Back cash is the second easiest, and I'm gonna have to put the kitchen in third because that is the hottest. It's so hot back there. But the job itself isn't actually hard. Make sure I'm still recording. The job isn't actually hard at all. It's just hot. And when it gets busy, customers tend to curse off at you. And I have actually had a coworker who was working with me. I was doing second window, give it to the people, and this woman got pissed off. So we accidentally charged her for the wrong food, right? And we already gave her the food that wasn't hers. So we were telling her that she paid for the wrong food, and if we could take her food back and we can take her card back, and we're gonna give her a refund on her food that wasn't hers. So for some reason she got all pissed off. She's going like, oh, you're taking my food and you're taking my card. I want my card back. So she getting all pissed off, and then I'm like, okay, man, we're just giving you your refund, and then we're gonna give you your food. She's still getting all pissed off at me. I said, okay, we're getting your card now. I'll just BSing, just so you know, she'd shut up. So then I'm like, I told my manager, she was the manager at the time. I told her I can't deal with this, so I told her to go deal with it. So what happened was, we gave her card back, and she got so pissed off that she threw the Sprite that we gave her, that wasn't hers by the way, and threw it at my coworker. And by the way, if you're watching this, thank you for taking that hit for me. Thank you so much. Because if she wasn't the one who went to go deal with it, I would have been the one who got Sprite thrown in their face. And trust me, if I got Sprite thrown in my face, I would have been done. That would have been it. I would have freaking quit that day. I probably would have broke her window. Honestly, like, I don't know. I probably just would have broke her window. But when I also before I started working at McDonald's, when I was watching those videos, people were complaining about the stupidest things. Like, there was one where you would come home with a horrible McDonald's odor. But isn't that with any job? If you think about it, it's like with any job, you're gonna come home with an odor. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's an easy resolve. Easy whatever, you just come home and take a shower. Another thing is too, you're gonna get burnt a lot. So I'm an idiot. Like, you guys know how I am if you've been watching my channel. I'm an idiot. I break keyboards and televisions and cameras and phones. I'm an idiot, okay? So you can't really see it now, but I had a burn right here, right on my wrist. And it's because I was taking the nuggets out of the fryer, which is backline, I'll get to that in a minute. I took the nuggets out of the fryer, and I don't know why I wasn't watching myself. I put my wrist right on the boiling basket, and I burnt myself hard. I believe I actually still have a picture of that too. I will put that on the screen right now for you guys if I do still have that picture. I'm pretty sure I do. I think it's in my Google Photos. And also too, there was a time where I dropped a nugget into the fryer, and they have tongs, so I got tongs, I took the chicken nugget out, and I'm like, this looks really hot. So I got my other finger, and I picked it up like a freaking idiot, and I burnt myself. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I was just curious. My curiosity got the best of me. But yeah, so then there is this other thing called backline, where it's just a bunch of fryers with a bunch of baskets. Then you got the nuggets, you got the crispy chickens, you got the Filet-O-Fish, you got the McChicken. What else are you dropping there? That's pretty much it. Tenders. Drop tenders. That's pretty much it. That also is really easy. It's just hot. Like, if there was air conditioning back there, the job wouldn't be as horrible. And if the people weren't as mean, and I'm trying to think of words that are, you know, family friendly. If they weren't mean, because I got cursed off at a lot. Like, that's just a thing that happens at McDonald's. Like, you're gonna get cursed off at. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So if you are not with that, then you quit. Because you will be getting cursed off at a lot, which I have. People made fun of me. People, I don't know. It just sucks. A lot of people don't have any, let's say, feelings. People just don't have any feelings like me, okay? But yeah, and also too, I think it's about the people that you actually work with, because the people that I work with are really cool. So honestly, if it wasn't for the people that I worked with, I probably would have quit my job like the first week. Yeah. So it's really, but I think that's really with any job as well. It's really with the people that you work with, because like I said, if it wasn't for the people that I worked with, I probably would have quit, because that job really does suck. When it's a day that isn't busy, the job's really easy, even in the heat, because when you're in kitchen, they sometimes only have 1 or 2 people in kitchen. So when you only have 1 or 2 people in kitchen, dropping the meat, they're making the sandwiches, they're doing all this with 1 million people, it's just hard, okay? So they had me in kitchen when I first started working there. They usually have the boys, the males, work in the kitchen, but I kept begging them to work in the front because I really hated the kitchen because it was so hot back there. And because I'm always smiling, which I'm told a lot, and I'm so funny, apparently I'm funny for some reason. They just had me dealing with the people most of the time, which I also kind of didn't like, but I like that better than working in the kitchen because I am just not good with food, okay? I see that food, just look at me. I see that food, man, it'll be gone by the time it got to the person. It'll be already in my tummy. I already had a party in my tummy, I'm telling you that right now. And it's also very tempting. Very tempting, okay? You cannot eat while you're on the job. If you get caught, you're fired. I might have slipped a few nuggets here and there, but you are fired if you get caught, okay? But I do not like the job, but as a first job, I would recommend it because it's obviously a job for kids. It's not going to be for, you know, some person with a bachelor's degree. If you want the job, it's really easy. Just smile most of the time, which is what I do. Naturally, apparently, because I get told that 1 million times. And yeah, so the only problems really that I have, like, if I was to be stating pros and cons, the pros would be the people you work with would have to be cool. Alright, I'm gonna have to say that's pro, because that was what happened with me. You would have to have good managers, which these aren't really pros, these are more like, if you work there. The pros are, it's a good job for kids like myself. I was 16, but you do have to be 14. So let's see, what else? They pay you minimum wage, which, let's go with a con for that, because that job is not worth minimum wage most of the time. But yeah, but the cons are, you get burned a lot, what else? It's very tempting, you cannot eat on the job, that's just not gonna happen, that's not gonna fly with them, not at all. I don't really know what else. Like I said, the job isn't really that hard at all. It's really doesn't really require any like muscle or anything, like heavy lifting. The only heavy lifting is just bringing the food from the freezer out to cook. And the French fries are really, the fries, oh my god. Okay, so when they have you on fries, that is so much fun. I am known as the Fry Daddy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm the Fry Daddy. Everybody doesn't like myself calling me that because it sounds kind of dirty, but I don't mean it in a dirty way. I mean it in like, I'm a master way. Like, I used to fill those things up. I'll try to show you a picture that I got off the internet. I don't know if I can find one, but I'm sure I could. But this is what they look like, if I could find one. And I used to fill those things up with fries. The first 2 things would be small, the next 2 would be medium, the next 2 would be large. And every time that they would take a fry, I would fill it back up. And it was like a game to me. Like, it was just so much fun. And I just made my job fun. I don't know, I guess that's why I'm so funny, because I try to make my job fun. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't get past a day whatsoever. I would not. I also joke with the customers, apparently. Oh yeah, there was a time when I was talking like this. I was like talking to her thing like a game show host. And apparently, like, all the customers found humor out of it, except for like one. Like, I think one got pissed off at me for that. But it was most of the time they all actually liked it. And I wanted to do my Mickey Mouse voice, but I knew that'd be taking it too far, so I never did that. Oh boy! But yeah, that's all I really have to say about McDonald's. But like I said, it's an easy job, but it's also a difficult job at the same time. Easy in the sense that the labor is easy, but hard in the sense that the environment is really crappy with the people and the heat. And when you get busy, that is like, that really, really sucks. Okay? So, yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have any questions, because I pretty much know all the, oh, by the way, I quit my job! I didn't tell you guys this yet. I quit my job at McDonald's. Okay? I'm gonna actually put this in the beginning of the video. Okay. Hold on, I'll cut this out. Ready? I quit my job at McDonald's. I should make an intro. Yeah, I should. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Anyway, I did quit my job at this McDonald's that I was working at. So I am moving. If you guys don't know yet, I will be moving. This place might look familiar to you guys, considering that I did live there once before. But yeah, I did quit my job. I guess this video is kind of clickbait because I did quit my job, but I didn't quit my job. I'm still working at McDonald's. I actually start May 1st, which is April 20th. You guys can see that. Oh, backwards. Well, it's April 20th, so I start in like 2 weeks. We start moving next week, and then the week after is when I start my other job at McDonald's down there. They pay $12.50 an hour, so I'm gonna be I'm gonna be getting paid much more than I was at this McDonald's, but they are more strict, considering that this McDonald's that I was working at was privately owned, while this McDonald's that I'm going to is corporate owned. So I'm trying to think that what would be better, being paid more but being more miserable at the job, or being with people that are really cool and getting paid less. I honestly think I would rather be being with the cooler people and getting paid even more, because first of all, I'm not greedy, and second of all, I don't really want a job that I'm gonna freaking hate like a lot. I really don't, and I have no choice. I'm going no matter what, but I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind once my first paycheck is like $400 more than it was, but I don't know. I was getting paid $8.85, which is minimum wage here, but they don't pay minimum wage over there. Actually, I don't know. Did he know what I had an interview with him? I don't know if he knew that I was over 18. If I was over 18, because I'm only 17. But let's keep that a secret between you and me, okay? But yeah, so that is pretty much all I have to say. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and as always say, stay awesome.